When the World Cup 15-member squad was announced, there were a lot of reactions and a lot of people had given their opinion on the World Cup provisional squad announcement. Remember, this is a provisional World Cup squad. It has got nothing to do with the overall squad which will be finalized. Most likely, this will be finalized. A lot of people had their opinions. But Virender Sehwag's one particular sequence of tweets has created a major controversy. Now, this controversy was developing on the sidelines of when the 15-man squad was been announced, and it was the invitation for all the world leaders at the G20 summit that's going to be held in New Delhi. Now, remember, the G20 summit is going to begin from 8th to 10th in New Delhi, and preparations are going galore. But in one of the invitations that has been accessed by India today, it has been found that the invitation has come not from the President of India, but from the name of Bharat. President of Bharat. Now the Bharat versus India debate has started all over again, and Virender Sehwag's tweets on the sidelines of the Indian cricket team squad selection has finally come up. But this has caused a massive storm, and because of that, these tweets have indulged in a big debate about what has to be done, because Virender Sehwag screenshotted the tweet which selected the Indian cricket team. The official team was announced in the press conference today in Kanji. Virender Sehwag stated, "Team India nahi, Team Bharat." This World Cup, as we cheer for Kohli, Rohit, Bumrah, Jaddu, may we have Bharat in our hearts, and the players wear jersey which has Bharat. And he tagged Jai Shah, who is the secretary of the BCCI, in his tweet. Now, remember, Team India nahi, Team Bharat. Now, the wording of this has actually landed himself into a massive controversy, and he's gone on to explain as to why he did this. And he's not regretting it for the moment, because what Virender Sehwag stated, "I have always believed a name should be one which instills pride in us. We are Bharatiyas. India is a name given by the British, and it has been long overdue to get our original name Bharat back officially. I urge the BCCI Jai Shah to ensure that this World Cup, in ODI World Cup 2023, our players have Bharat on our chest, not India, Bharat. So it will be like Bharat versus Australia, Bharat versus New Zealand, Bharat versus England. That is the logo that they want, not India, but Bharat." Now, this has created a massive controversy. Logo, team changes. We all knew that in 2019, the army insignia logo was a big problem. Now, the name of the country is actually now a big talking point at this time, because he goes on to say why. In the 1996 World Cup, Netherlands came to play in the World Cup in Bharat as Holland. In 2003, when we met them, they were the Netherlands and continue to do so. Burma have changed the name given by the British back to Myanmar, and many others have gone back to their original name. He cites history like, okay, there have been instances when nations have been changed, their original names have been changed in order to ensure that the colonial vestiges have been removed. Classic cases in Africa. I mean, if you look at it, Rhodesia, North Rhodesia, South Rhodesia, Zambia, Zimbabwe, Gold Coast, which later became Ghana, Ivory Coast became Cote d'Ivoire, as the French name would sound. So, all those things, people have gone back to their original name. The countries have gone back to their original names. But then came the thing that you are now getting politics into this. It's becoming very political. One of the Twitter users actually dragged in another former MP in this, and he said, "You are indulging in politics." Now, in this, Virender Sehwag has really gone after him by saying, "I am not at all interested in politics. Have been approached by both major parties in the last 2 elections. My view is that most entertainers or sportsmen should not enter politics, as most are there for their own ego and hunger for power and barely spare genuine time for people. Few are exceptions, but generally most only do PR. I love being involved with cricket and commentating, and being a part-time MP whenever convenient is not something I ever aspire for." Is he indulging in a sparring debate? Is he directly targeting someone in this? It's very foggy at this point in time. But The Bharat versus India name, this has now become very, very political. Even sports persons and celebrities have also jumped into this. And it is quite sad that with now less than a month to go for the World Cup, we are already indulging as to whether it should be Bharat or India in the cricketing spectrum. Now, there are advocates who have said don't mix politics with sports. But then that is the very nature of the beast. Politics and sports do intermingle. And this now has reached a very crucial point. And whether you agree with Virender Sehwag's comments, do you disagree with him, you can put it in the comments below. And remember, we are now going to follow this very, very closely. A lot of celebrities have jumped into the Bharat versus India debate. We'll be doing and following that as well. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this live. We'll be back with more updates on sports today. Tap at that bell icon and subscribe to our channel for all the latest sporting updates. We are also there on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Do show us some love. Bye-bye.